What's up, it's Shedeur Sanders, and I'm standing on business. Sports is a business, so you gotta understand it's not personal, it's more business, and you gotta be able to produce. When you stop producing, then it's like, what are you around for? So you gotta always keep that first and understand that.
Shedeur Sanders has shocked the football world once again. The rookie quarterback has managed to capture attention across the entire NFL, and this time it has nothing to do with his stats or highlights on the field. Shedeur has just landed an eye-popping $50 million deal completely outside of his NFL contract. This move proves that he's not only one of the brightest young talents in football, but also an emerging powerhouse in business. Overnight, his status has skyrocketed, placing him among the most influential young athletes in sports today. But here's the twist. This new deal isn't going to sit quietly with everyone inside the league, especially the owners. Many of them never wanted to see Shedeur succeed beyond the game itself. Their preference has always been to keep rookies in line, tied solely to their contracts and performance, not expanding into massive business ventures that could shift influence away from traditional power holders. Yet Shedeur has shattered those expectations. He's proving that he isn't just another player walking the usual path. Instead, he's rewriting the playbook and setting a precedent that may encourage an entire generation of young athletes to seize control of their brand, their wealth, and their legacy.
My message is legendary. People hate that I put that on every caption I post, but it is what it is. You're gonna understand legendary, you're gonna tell my name every time you see the word legendary. A kid gonna think Shedeur.
Shedeur Sanders has already stunned the sports world with a groundbreaking deal before, but this time he's taken things to an entirely different level. Think back to when he first made headlines by becoming the very first college athlete to secure a massive partnership with a global powerhouse like Nike. That moment was history in the making. It established him not just as a football player, but as a marketable brand on his own. Fast forward to now, and the stakes are far higher. Shedeur hasn't simply matched that achievement, he's doubled it. The numbers tied to this new deal operate on a whole new scale, crushing expectations and raising the bar for how athletes, especially young stars, can use their influence and name to rewrite the business side of sports. What was once viewed as a daring move in his college days has now transformed into a calculated power play that's reshaping the entire landscape. This latest agreement isn't just a personal win for Shedeur, it sends shockwaves across the NFL and the wider sports industry. It shows that he's no longer just capitalizing on his earlier success. He's actively building a legacy, constructing an empire, and rewriting the rules of what it means to be an athlete in today's game. The real question now is how the rest of the league, major brands, and NFL owners are going to react to this seismic shift. Because one thing is undeniable. Shedeur Sanders has no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
What's up? Chillin', man, chillin'.
During his second preseason outing, Shedeur Sanders was spotted rocking Nike gear. But don't mistake the relaxed look, this man is strictly business. Well before he ever threw an NFL pass, Shedeur shook the sports world by securing a record-setting deal that had everyone talking. At the time, a $125 million contract for someone who hadn't played a single professional down was unheard of. Things escalated quickly. The moment Shedeur took the field in his first preseason game, Nike triggered a special active player clause, instantly doubling his contract value. Overnight, the deal jumped to a jaw-dropping $250 million over the next for years, but this wasn't just about salary. Shedeur also locked in a never-before-seen 50% share of his jersey sales, giving him a revenue stream that sets him apart from every other rookie. That instantly made him the highest-paid rookie in NFL history and one of the league's most influential figure. What's even crazier is that he's already outpacing top prospects like Cam Ward and Travis Hunter, despite not being picked in the first round. In short, Shedeur has proven that success isn't defined by draft position, it's about vision, timing, and business savvy. Shedeur Sanders has always been outspoken about his business-first approach, and his empire proves it. Beyond his groundbreaking Nike deal, he's steadily building a wide-reaching brand. He's launched his own apparel line, line, created a signature barbecue sauce, partnered with EA Sports, and struck a massive deal with Brady. The Brady collaboration alone is projected to bring in nearly $75 million per year, cementing his reputation as one of the most marketable young stars in sports today. Yet, what makes Shedeur truly stand out is his grounded mindset. Dominate on the field first, then use that spotlight to dominate in business. This strategy isn't just about wealth, it's about long-term legacy, diversification, and proving that athletes can be more than just players. So, what's the real engine behind Shedeur Sanders' meteoric rise? The answer lies in one revolutionary concept: prime equity. This unique clause, created by none other than Shedeur Sanders, is the secret weapon that sets Shedeur apart. Prime equity allows him to retain 100% control over his image rights, something almost unheard of in the NFL. Normally, when a player signs a contract, the team owns those rights, forcing the athlete to split profits and seek approval for endorsements or appearances. Shedeur refused to let Shedeur fall into that trap. Thanks to prime equity, Shedeur has the freedom to strike multi-million-dollar endorsement deals, build partnerships on his terms, and expand his brand without restrictions. It's the ultimate game changer, letting him focus on football while his empire continues to grow behind the scenes. The results speak for themselves. Shedeur is making history as the very first rookie to generate $15 million in jersey sales before ever playing an official NFL game. For a fifth-round pick, this level of financial success is unheard of and completely reshaping expectations for newcomers. Critics who doubted him are running out of arguments because Shedeur isn't just proving himself on the field, he's rewriting the business side of the league. These early milestones in merchandise aren't just statistics, they're statements, and they're proof that Shedeur Sanders is building something far bigger than a football career. On top of that, Shedeur has signed on as an ambassador for AT&T, further broadening his portfolio. In a recent interview, he made his perspective crystal clear. Football is not just a sport, it's a business, and he's embracing that reality head-on. For Shedeur, true success isn't measured solely by touchdowns or wins, but also by creating opportunities, producing tangible results, and leaving a lasting impact. He's diversified his income across multiple industries, showing that he's not reliant on one paycheck. This forward-thinking approach highlights his long-term vision and commitment to building something enduring, both on and off the field. Shedeur Sanders is proving he's far more than just a quarterback, he's a marketing mastermind. His off-field achievements are already sending ripples through Cleveland's front office, where ownership knows they're dealing with more than just a player. If Shedeur gets the chance to take full control on the field, he won't just deliver skill and leadership, he'll bring a wave of fans, non-stop media coverage, and a surge of energy capable of transforming the franchise. From landmark endorsements to securing full control of his image rights, Shedeur has crafted a model future athletes will likely emulate. His ability to balance football excellence with business dominance gives him rare leverage in the league. On the field or in the boardroom, Shedeur Sanders is building a legacy that stretches far beyond football. He's not simply playing the game, he's changing it for generations to come. What do you think about Shedeur's rise as both an athlete and entrepreneur? Will his business success inspire other young stars to follow his path? Could his off-field dominance pressure the Browns to give him more time under center? And most importantly, do you see Shedeur as the next true face of the NFL? Share your thoughts in the comments below.